Good morning. Today we're going to start our final collaborative coding project. Everybody will be given a sample to code. You will do it based on the grids behind your background, and then you'll turn them in, and then we'll print them out, and we'll see what picture we've made. So it's important that everybody do work, and I think everybody can. You'll be given what we think you can do. If you can do more, that's good, and that's how we'll grade it, is each one will be worth so many points. Those of you who are excelling at this, I challenge you to do more if you can, and the more you, well, basically, the more you do, the better it is. So first, let's look at my picture. So I'm going to pull it up. And here's mine, and you can turn this whichever direction that you want to. This is how I'm looking at it. Now, first I notice it says 3C, and I haven't done this yet, and I need to. So I need to come over here to my project, and I want to name it 3C so that I know which picture that I coded. So first I'm going to kind of analyze it, and I looked at it this way because that's how it made it more sense to me. Really strange picture. Now, if there's things colored in, like if you get something that's colored in all black, all you need to do is do the outside of the image. Let me repeat that. If you have something that's colored in all black or has lots of shading on it, you just need to do the outside. So like here where she's made this extra dark, we don't have to do that. I'm just going to do a straight line when I get there. So let's analyze what I've got so far here. I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to look. Okay, so when I started, I don't want to show you my drawing yet. I moved my marker over, my robot over to a certain point. Put my marker down. So I started down here at this corner and I had it turn left 90 degrees and it moves 6 centimeter. Then it turns right. Here's turns right. Here's my right turn. I had it go up 12, so it's going to go up almost to the top because see, I have this one square. I'm working on this cell right here. That's the vocabulary word, cell. Then I have it move 6 and then back up 6. So here's where I put this line in. Then I come on down and I have it turn left 15. I came up with 15 because I think that's a little bit more than a 90-degree angle. 90 degree, I think, would be here. I said, okay, I want to turn just a little bit past. Turning left, I move up 12 because I looked at this and I said, yeah, that doesn't look like it goes all the way up to the top, but almost. So I'm going to just go 12. Then I had it turn right 90 because I think that looks more like a 90-degree angle. And then in order to do kind of an angly mark, see how this kind of goes at an angle, I did an arc left, but I did it a really small amount. So I had it arc left 20 degrees, and I had it move a few centimeters just so it goes up a little bit. And then here's the rest of that line. Here it moved 8 centimeters up. So that's where I got it on over. But for this part right here is this little part right here where I've got it turning right at the cell line. Then coming on down, I decided that this would be a turn right, 135 degrees, because once again, that kind of looks like a right angle, but it might be a little bit more, a little bit off of that. I'm going to back it up 16 because I have to go an entire cell. Could have done that, but I'm on my straight line and I'm going to stay there. And then I came down 48 because I'm going to go 16, and 16 is 32, and 16 more is 48. And then I've got my right turn at the bottom, 45-degree angle. I think that's where I stopped so far. And then I'm going to have it angle up this way. Okay, so I want you to analyze your cells. Look at them, decide what moves you have. Simplify it if you can. So let's see how this looks. I haven't run it yet. So let's see how this looks. First, I'm going to move this over here. And I'm going to put this, I've got 2 over, and I think 2 up. Just mostly because, but I want to get this in the correct spot. And now I've got, let's see, set that to rabbit. Okay, and I'm going to run. And I say, oh my stars, that looks a little bit weird. This angle is a little bit off. So let's try running that again. See, it does strange things for me. So let me move this over again, and let's try running it again. I'm not sure why it's making that first really strange line because it Wasn't doing that until I put this other line in. So I'm going to go here though, because I don't like that one line. So I'm going to do 25. Let me see if that fixes my problem. So I'm going to take 25 because this line here, this line here I can tell is not doing what I want it to do because it's coming too far over. Still not sure about that other line. Let me check my code and make sure I didn't accidentally add something that I didn't want to. You know what, this time, because I know it's not taking the whole thing, I'm just going to run it. Okay. And when I ran it, I think I just was having, now notice, even though I don't have it quite at the right spot, I should have brought it down. Now I'm going to zoom out. Okay, here's this. And let's see if I can get my picture back up. And will it let me move my picture over? Yes. Okay, so the section that I worked on is right here. Here's that. Here's this. It goes up 3. It's off a little bit because I didn't reset my robot. So there's that. I've got this first part done. Then next I would see, and it looks like I'm turning the wrong direction because I want to turn this way, and then I want to just go back up. The fact that this line is wiggly, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to go straight back up, make that, and then I'm going to start working on this thing that looks like a chair. When I do the chair, notice how that's fat and wide? I don't care. I'm just going to make it go down. I'm going to make it come over. So I'm going to make like a box, and I'm going to make a line. But just look at each line, look at each square, and you can see if you can draw what's in that square. This is a skill, so it comes down. So I'm going to analyze my line, because at first I go, oh my gosh, this looks really complicated. But if I just break it down, so here I'm going to make a chair. Here I'm going to make a line that's just going to meander up. I can do that. A line, and then I'm just going to make some kind of squiggly lines. Make some lines that go across. It looks kind of like a hand or something. I'm not sure. And then it's going to come around, and then I can just make a little, I could make a small shape spin there if I wanted to. So, if you have any questions, let me know. But the main thing, you need to try first before you start asking questions. The I don't get it's usually you haven't tried or watched this video. I want to try just one more time. Let me see if I can get it so that it will, even if because it's not liking what I think it's because I'm videotaping. I think that's hindering. I think it thinks I'm drawing now. So let's see here. Yeah, it's got to be because I'm running this thing down here. I wonder if I do that. So anyway, count your squares, count it out, do the best that you can do. Effort. This is an effort class. We'll look at the rubric tomorrow. Do your best today. Thank you. Bye-bye.